That's a great tune, one of my faves. You're listening to Herman J. Sherman on the Herman J. Sherman Hour, live on WKRID WW every Thursday morning, 3:30 to 4:30 a.m. on your radio dial. We're going to continue the fun and frolics now with a cover of the Carpenters' classic On Top of the World. This is a new band from Britain. This is the Unconventionals.
Of the world, whoa, something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. Your love puts me on the top of the world.
Herman J. Sherman sounds a better disc jockey than me, but there you go, with Tom and Drew from the Unconventionals. And it was the Carpenters that gave you the idea for that, wasn't it, with the disc jockey on there?
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned before, now and then that tape that my dad played in the car, there was this one side of the tape was all about a radio kind of playing all old hits.
That's right.
And there was just this
a couple of interjections from a DJ, which I think was one of their musicians that did the voice. Yeah, and so that kind of just gave us the idea to kind of give it a little bit of a flavour in that direction. So.
Wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the. By the way, the album's called "Flower to the People," which is a great title, actually. And you guys dress up like it's '67 on there, don't you?
Well, we like to think so. I mean,
no, I was there. I know it's pretty authentic. In fact, it looks like some of the stuff I gave to Oxfam that you're wearing. Could have been. There you go. Anyway, let's talk about the X Factor. What is it actually? I mean, lots of, I look at it, obviously, I mean, I know I shouldn't, I'd take the mickey out of reality shows, but we're all hooked, and it'll start again soon, we'll all be looking at it. Yeah. I mean, how do you get on? Because they can't see everybody, can they? All those hundreds, thousands of people that are there, they can't see everybody, can they? So what happens?
There's 3 auditions before you even get in front of the panel.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Right.
So, in front of research.
So somebody sees everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. And they sort of say, you're good, you're not.
Yeah, and they kind of whittle it down to a mixture of both.
Yeah.
And then you get in front of the panel if you're lucky enough.
Sure.
So.
And what's it like when you walk in that room for the first time?
Well, the strangest thing is that there's about 50 people in there.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
As well as the 4 of them.
You've got all the crew and all the production team and...
Yeah. And there's so much editing, isn't there? There's so much hanging about, that waiting to sing and re-sing. They're building a drama, so there's so much editing that goes on with the shows.
Even like reactions that you suddenly see when you watch it, you think, oh, they didn't do that. So there's quite a bit of editing to kind of change things around, I think. But
and how long is it from when they shoot your scenes to when it actually appears on telly?
Oh, quite a while.
2 or 3 2 months, was it, I think, from our first audition?
First one was April, end of April, and that would have been televised August.
Yeah, and when it was televised, we'd already got through to the boot camp, I think.
Yeah?
By then.
And are you sworn to secrecy that you're not allowed to tell anybody?
You have to sign contracts at every stage.
Yeah.
So even though you know what's happened, you're not allowed to tell anybody?
No. Well,
they'd have to kill you.
Your relatives know, but they know that, you'd be in serious trouble if they let it out the bag. So they're literally going around, with their...
You would be Drew the Poog if that happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting it very lightly.
Yeah. And how long before the X Factor? Were you formed for the X Factor, or had you been going before that?
No, it was specifically for the X Factor. I'd always had this idea. I wanted to... I think most of us would have liked to have been solo recording artists, but it all tends to be about image, and there are exceptions, of course, where it's about the music, but it's become more and more about image, and I kind of thought the only way forward to kind of try and do something musically that would work for me would be to kind of form a group of people who were all different shapes and sizes, different ages, but the main thing, the main thing in common was that we all sang really well and made a good sound together, and that was really the aim. And I thought X Factor really was the only kind of place where there was a possibility they would give us the time of day. Had we just done a demo as a group like we are, I don't know that it would have got anywhere at all.
We couldn't have walked into a record company or anything with our package.
Because they're always looking for the next something that's
big
already
thing.
there, and it's...
Next young thing.
It's kind of like... they're just not willing to take a chance. So X Factor, actually is great for that. It does sort of open up, the avenues for people that, normally wouldn't get a look in. So,
to me, you might have stood a better chance if you're on Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, actually,
because that would have been, I think, more you.
Yeah, it would. It wasn't around, unfortunately, when we did X Factor. Make it sound like it was 60 years ago, but but yeah, I mean, I think absolutely right. I think Britain's Got Talent would have been a much better vehicle for us, but hey ho, we gave it a go.
Did you know each other before you got together in the band?
We'd all known each other
Yeah, we'd met, but you know, I'd worked with pretty much everyone in the band. That was the whole point of bringing people together who I knew, you know, could deliver the goods and would create this sound. So I'd worked with various people in different musicals that I'd done over the years.
Sure.
So
Two of the guys only had 3 days before we did the audition.
Wow. In at the deep end. Let's listen to another track from the album. Oh.